But today, you can go to a bank and can't access your money because our systems are down, or you can't draw money from an ATM because our systems are down. Businesses are run by people, not by technology. So our philosophy on technology is we will adopt technology if it's going to make us more efficient and it will improve our customer contact. Otherwise, there's no need of adopting all the CRM software if you're not going to use them for what they're intended for, and that is for the purpose of the customer. Okay? Now, the issue of personal visits. If you've been admitted under a Kenyan insurer, most probably someone from that insurance company has visited you and probably brought you a card and flowers. My personal mantra is I must visit at least 5 people in hospital a week. Obviously, I can't do it on a full-time basis. So what I do on Sundays is I choose 2 hospitals to visit. And I go in and see the people who are admitted. The people I prefer to visit mostly the people who we are not paying for. The people who, if the claim is rejected, they've exhausted their limits, because they are the people who are most unhappy. And it pleases them that the CEO has gone to visit them. Okay? But, and it's not because I'm a salesman, I don't want to get a lot of leads. Because the people who are visiting in hospital, when they find, they say, me the CEO can come and visit you. And in that particular place, I'll get a lead which I'll convert to a customer later on. It's very immoral that you can do business in hospitals. But that's how it is. I don't go pushing it, but I get the business. Okay? So you'd wonder why would an insurance company have an advisory department? Because that's the biggest thing that we do. When you buy insurance, you come to us because you think we are the experts. But I'm not a doctor. So I have to have an advisory department which has doctors to be able to advise you on medical issues. Because you come to us because we are the experts. There are many times you go to companies who give you a particular service and you find you cannot get the advice that you think you should be able to get, especially on a technical front. You've been told, please wait for manager who has the information. So it's important that we train people across to be able to answer most medical questions, although we are not doctors. The final thing is branch networks. In terms of like banking, I think it's important to have branches everywhere. But I think the best way to reach your customers where they are is to get ambassadors. And your ambassador could be an auditor, could be a shopkeeper, someone who can be able to not collect your money, but the customers can go to. If you go to our auditor's office, we prefer to have a brand ambassador there. If you go to our banker, we prefer to have a brand ambassador there. Instead of, we do intend to be in all counties by 2015 when we list, but it's important that we have to have partnerships with the people we deal with. Our providers must have a person who works for resolution sitting there to be able to answer questions. Okay. I've had this term called open door policy that managers like to have as a mantra. We have an open door policy. But open door policy is not necessarily having your door open. I think it's you being available whenever you are. I'll give you an example. If you Google my name on the internet, you'll have my cell phone number there. This is, I can't take credit for it. I stayed at a hotel called the Radisson in Cape Town about 7 years ago. And the Radisson is something I like talking about. They have a customer service policy. They say, if you are not happy with our service, contact one of our representatives. If you are not satisfied, you will not pay. I think that's very powerful when the CEO puts, it's in every room, says that you will not pay if you are not happy with our service. And you've seen it in America where they say, we'll deliver your pizza within 30 minutes, and if you don't, you won't do it. I think I've never seen a Kenyan business that has said anything like that. I think it's something we should adopt. The reason why I've had my number available, accessible to all customers, is because if the customers cannot talk to me as a business owner and the founder, who will they be talking to? They'll talk to my competition. If someone wants to talk to me, they will call me. And believe me, Bennifer, I return all calls that I receive. Most of the times, I probably return when I'm out of the meeting. And I'll get someone telling me, oh, I lost my card. and your guys are refusing to give me another one unless I pay 500. It's something that minor that I'll deal with. But many times I'll pick a call where someone is telling me, my mom is in hospital, we want them transferred, we want them to be flown to India, and your guys are refusing. It could be something that serious. Or my son just had an accident in school and the ambulance took 1 hour. Okay. For me, as a custodian of the vision and the CEO, it is important that I get contact with my customers and understand what they're doing. I have known many colleagues in the industry who the CEO is not accessible. That's what an open door policy is. I don't think an open door policy is to keep my door open, that you can walk in whenever you want. Okay? I think I've exhausted my 20 minutes. But that has been my personal mantra. We as a business have put our customer in front, and that hence our growth. We came into this industry in 2002 as the number 24 in number. Now we are number 2, and we aim to take that number 1 position.